Yeah, I'm back from the village. I traveled to Imo State for Christmas. And then driving all alone after having my debut in 2022 to 2023, I decided to do it again. I drove myself to Imo State. You know, I had to look for other persons to join me. I couldn't get those I knew. They had made their plans before I decided to travel in my car. And so what I did, I went to some transport companies and asked them to get me some passengers. Well, they didn't, they couldn't do that. It wasn't part of their profession. It wasn't ethical. But then somehow, I saw I was passing by. I was passing by and saw a lot of travelers stranded, and then I offered to pick them to the east. They paid me the money. Yes, you may say it's risky, but then, well, life itself is a risk. So I didn't travel alone. And then, well, traveling for me is usually fun. The fun begins from the road. I cooked, and so I also served them the food. I couldn't have been eating with my child, and they wouldn't be eating. After filling the gas, we ate. I had to break the journey because it was something else. This is a Sabah. I broke the journey in a Sabah, met my other family members. We usually travel in a convoy, so we converged here. This is in a place in Asaba. It was fun being together again, all of us going home to see our parents. So the children were happy to see themselves, they saw their cousins. You know, Christmas for us is actually a culture where we all travel home or wherever it is our parents are. We travel to meet our parents, but then the fun begins actually from preparations to the actual road travel. This is here. My sister brought food for us to eat. She brought food for us to eat here in Nasaba while we are together. Now, the climax of it all is the second Niger Bridge. The link road to the second Niger Bridge, and the second Niger Bridge itself was ecstatic for all of us. The children were screaming. Yeah, I had to take in some of my nieces and nephews to join me, and here we are at Owerri right now. This is control Owerri. Once you see this, know that you are inside Owerri, the Imo State capital, and then we are home. We are home for Christmas, and this is us going to the village, and we're so happy to see our parents again after 11 months of absence, or 12 months, well, 11 months and some weeks, and then we are going back to Ibadan. And then we cruise it all. People were saying, Agunwanyi, up and down. You drove all the way, Agunwanyi. My dear, when coming back, Agunwanyi could not drive. Oh, I cannot do Agunwanyi and come and die. Well, my brother took over the wheels and drove while I just sat singing and dancing, just the way I danced and sang my way all through from Ibadan to Owerri. I did it again, but this time not me driving. I wasn't driving. I was cruising, chopping fun. I had fun. Christmas was fun. Christmas was fun. Coming back was super fun. Coming back was easier. Maybe it's actually easier to return, than actually going to a place. We're already saving for the next Christmas. We're going to do it again. Cheers.